What we learned last class? We learned two activities. Number one is how to load data from one flat file to another flat file. Source is flat file only, target also flat file only, and we take advantage of the synopsis memory engine. There is a temporary staging area. We took that advantage of that one and we loaded the data. All our work tables, C$ table, are stored in the synopsis memory engine. There it stored it. In that scenario, it was acted as a not ELT tool, it is a ETL tool. And also we learned how to load the data from one table to one flat file. With that, 4 activities are completed. Table to table, how to load it. Table to flat file, how to load it. Flat file to table, how to load it. Flat file to flat file, how to load it. And also we understand one basic understanding when to go for the LKM, loading knowledge module, when to go for the IKM, integration knowledge module. And these are the two knowledge modules we are going to use interface level. Interface level, we are going to use what? Only two knowledge modules. One is LKM, second is IKM. In some interfaces may request only IKM. Some interface may request only LKM. Okay, both LKM and IKM. Some interface may require multi-technology IKMs, multi-technology LKMs, those all things. Now today we'll go for one more step ahead, one more step forward. Till yesterday we used only target table as only one target table. Target table is what? Only one target table. If you have the situation, you have to load multiple target tables, then what you are going to do? For example, in our source, I have USA customers are available, India customers are available, Canada customers are available. 3 types of customers, USA, Canada, India customers are available. I gave an activity to you. USA customers try to load into one separate target table that is called as USA target table. Canada customers try to load separately in one target table that is known as Canada customers. And India also same way, India table I have to load it. So one source and 3 target tables I given. One source and 3 target tables I given. How we can handle that scenario? Or in our simple example, in EMP table, I have 3 departments are available. Department number 10, department number 20, department number 30. 10th department data I want to load into one separate table. 20th department data I want to load into separate table. 30th department data I want to load into separate table. That's what my scenario, how we can do that. Any of these scenarios we are going to handle by taking help of what? Multi-table insert. This is also known as shortly MTI. It is also known as what? MTI. Multi-table insert. Multi-table insert. So in multiple tables we are going to insert it. This is one special knowledge model which is designed to load the multiple tables. That's it. It is a one special knowledge model. It is useful to load multiple tables. Right. Integrates data from one source into one to many target tables. Your target tables may be one or your target tables may be many. Integrates data from one source into one to many Oracle target tables in what mode? Append mode. In append mode. Now, this IKM must be used in integration interfaces that are sequenced in a package. Here one condition is applied. If you want to use this IKM, you need to follow some instructions. That instructions are, whatever I said, 3 things I said, right? Let us say Canada corresponding target table, USA corresponding target table, like that. Each one is actually one interface. These all interfaces we have to use as a sequence inside the package. Inside the package, you have to write interface 1, interface 2, interface 3, all the things we have to integrate inside the package. How to do that one, we have to understand. Now, the first interface of the package must have a temporary target. The first interface must have a temporary target, and the KM option define query is set to yes. What is this define query? It is a one option. What is this one? It is a one option. Till yesterday we did two options. One is truncate table is equal to yes, we selected, yes or no. Flow control is equal to false, we selected. What are these flow control and truncate options? These are two options of the knowledge model. Two options of the knowledge model. Similarly, in this knowledge model, we have one option. That option is known as define query. That property you have to select as what? Yes. In this knowledge model, we have one option that is known as define query. That one you have to choose as what? Yes. Sir, how we know this one you have to choose as yes? You documented here clearly. How you know it? Yes, I too don't know. How I know is I taken the instructions of this knowledge model. Where you can find it out. Or some new knowledge module developed by Oracle. How it is going to work, how you can study that one, how you can educate about that knowledge model. Answer is, if you go for your ODA studio, let me open the ODA studio. It is opening. Now connect to the repository. Okay. Then I am going to the designer. Then I have here knowledge modules. We are looking for IKM. We are looking as of now two knowledge modules we imported. Now I am looking for one more knowledge module that is known as IKM Oracle multi-table insert. Let us go and try to import that one. Right click on this, import knowledge modules. Then I am trying to import it. The knowledge module is known as IKM Oracle multi-table insert. Here we have the IKM Oracle multi-table insert is available. Then click on OK. Now import in progress. Then we have here close option, close it. Now you can see IKM Oracle multi-table insert is came. Right click, then go for open this one. So this is how you have to learn any knowledge module. Here we have the what is available? Description. Description is going to give full information about that knowledge module. What is the purpose of that one? Those all things. If you go and study this description, first point is integrates data from one source into one to many Oracle target tables in append mode. That same point I copied and pasted or not? Integrates data from one source into one to many Oracle target tables in append mode. No talent here, only copy and paste. So whatever it is available as per Oracle instructions, same thing I copied. Because this is not developed by you, it is not developed by me. It is developed by Oracle guy. Whatever way he given the instructions that we have to follow it. That's it. That we have to follow it. Next, second point. This IKM must be used in integration interfaces that are sequenced in the package. So end of the day, we have to use these all things as a sequence inside the package. And first point, the first interface of the package must have a temporary target and the KM option define query is set to what? Yes, here we have some options are available. One of the option is what? Define query. Here two options are there for this, true and false. We have to use the option. That option is what? We have to use the option. That option is yes. The first interface defines the structure of the select class of the multi-table insert statement. That is the source flow. Structure means what? How the select statement should be there. What are the number of columns? What are the names of the columns? Those all metadata will be defined here. It is a temporary in nature. We already given here what is nature? Temporary. It is not the final target table. It's not the final target table. It is a temporary target table. If you want to treat this as a one of the work table means yes, you can treat, no problem. If you want to treat this as a one of the work table means you can treat it, no problem. It is not the final target table. Next, subsequent integration interfaces must source from this temporary data store and have the KM option is target table set to what? Yes, is target table means what? Is a question mark, yes or no? Is target table question mark? That is what? Yes, we are saying it. From which one onwards? Subsequent. Subsequent means after the first interface, second interface, third interface, fourth interface, whatever you are creating. Those all things we are going to maintain. This option is equal to what? Yes. While you are doing, you come to understand more points. Then the last interface of the package must have the KM option execute set S in order to run the multi-table statement. Here only three things you have to remember. Let me go for drawing one diagram. This is, let us assume like it is your package. What is this? This is your package. Inside the package, this is one interface is available. This interface nature is what? Inside this one we are using target table. The target table nature is a temporary table. Temporary table. Next, one more interface will be there. This interface inputs are getting from where? Interface 1 onwards, interface 3, let us say like this, n number of things are available, and finally let us say one interface is available, that is called as IN. Okay, now the interface defines the structure. This is structure is defined, that's fine. Subsequent interfaces, for this one what should be there? Define query set to what? Define query set to what? Yes. And interface 2, interface 3, n number of things whatever available, those all things is target table set to what? Yes, including last one also. Including last one also is set to yes. Is target table option set to yes. Only last one. Execute option is equal to what? Execute option is equal to what? Yes. Only last one execute option is equal to yes. Only first one define query is equal to yes. First one define query is equal to yes. Last one execute option is equal to yes. Between whatever available including last one. Between whatever available including last one. This option is target table is equal to yes. That means except first one, remaining all things is target table is equal to yes. Okay, shortly if you write here, first interface, three properties we are studying here. One is define query, second is target table, third is execute. First interface case, define query is equal to what? Yes. Define query is equal to yes. Then is target table. It is not a target table. It is a temporary table I am saying. We are not going to execute now. We are going to execute. Final only we are going to execute it. That's what we are saying as now. Second interface case. In case of second interface, what are the properties? Define query is equal to what? Already we defined it. So we need not define now. Is target table or not? Yes, it is a target table. You want to execute now? No, I don't want to execute now. At last I want to execute it. Okay, now we are going to give here like this a number of things. Then finally what? Nth interface or last interface. What is this? Last interface. In the last interface, define is okay, target table is okay, execute is equal to what? Yes. These are the shortly what are the properties you have to provide it. Very painful chapter actually it is. Painful in the sense work whatever you are doing is very simple work only. but this IKM is making somewhat painful. That is the reason in 12C, in ODI 12C, he totally removed this process. He come up with the one transformation that is known as router transformation, or it is also called as split transformation. SPLIT, split transformation. You come to understand what is the easiness of that one in 12C. As of now, in 11G means this is how we have to learn it. We'll try to learn it. Okay, let us go for next one. Step 1, creating and reverse engineering the source. We have to use the EMP table for this exercise. Anyhow, EMP table is already available with you. EMP table is already available with you, so we need not worry about that. Second, creating and reverse engineering the targets. Create 4 target tables in target schema using below script. One is, it is a temporary in nature. Second is holding what data? EMP 10th data only, it is trying to store it. That means only department number 10th data it is trying to store it. This is storing what? 20th department data is trying to store. This is storing what? 30th department data it is trying to store it. Now, reverse engineer the target model. Then create the first interface. This was the first interface what we are trying to create it. Then click on the mapping tab, drag and drop these all things. Let us go and try to do first one. Let me go for SQL developer. And I am taking this all 4 script. I am trying to take it. Control C. SQL developer is opening. Right. Where is your target schema? BT24 TDBUO. Let us go and try to open that one. Then try to paste out here. Then select it. All four things we want to run at a time. Then make sure at the end we have the semicolon. Then click on here, run as a script. Run as a script. If you only one statement you want to run, means run a statement. If you want to run these all 4 statements at a time, we have to go for run as a script. Click on that one. Then make sure here table is created, table created, table created, table created. These 4 tables you have to import into the target model. For this, let us go and try to close this one. Then go to the models. Go to the here. There I have the target model. Right click on this target model, open. Then I am seeing here selective reverse engineering. Then click on here reverse engineer, or first select here objects to reverse engineer. How many tables are available? 4 tables. Whatever you created just now, those 4 tables are came here. Then click on reverse engineer. It's trying to import multi-table insert. 4 tables is trying to import it one after another. It's importing. Phase 1 it is done. Phase 2 it is done. Everything is completed. Now confirm if you want. You can go on. You can confirm here. Those 4 tables are came or not. It's came or not. It's came it. But as of now, we don't have any data in any one of the tables. If you see here EMP10, do you have any data here? No. Fine. We understand the second step how to do it. Step 2 is nothing but creating and reverse engineering target. Step 3 is creating the first interface. The first interface is int multi-table insert temporary EMP table. Control C. Then I am right clicking on the interface. Then new interface. Then provide the name as like this. int underscore multi-table insert temp underscore EMP. Okay. Now go for mapping tab. Mapping tab. Then Next, we have to drag and drop the source here, and we have to drag and drop the target here. What is our source? The source is EMP table is our source. So let us go and try to drag and drop EMP table. Now what is our target? Temporary thing is our target. Let us go and try to drag and drop the temporary one. This is the temporary table I am trying to drag and drop here. Now make sure all the things are communicating properly. Here you got here ABCD you got right. What is ABCD? Actually commission column should be there over there. But what is the problem is, in one of the batch I changed the scott.emp structure, I changed it. That is making some trouble to you. So if you want commission column you want over there, then what you can do is, you understand what I am trying to tell, right? In the scott.emp, if you go and open, in one of the batch unnecessarily I changed that one. Let us go for EMP table. So here columns, ABCD column is available. That ABCD column only copying to here. Okay. What I will do is, this one I will try to revert it. Other words, what I will do is, I am trying to drop the table. Drop the table EMP. Okay, then I will try to create the table EMP. Create table script is available with me. If I go for Google Drive, then create the table EMP and constraints is okay. Next, insert into EMP, and the values are, these are the values. Create the table EMP, table EMP created, and insert these all values. Run as a script. Rows are inserted, then commit it. Then go and observe the data here. Control C, Control V. So 14 records we got it or not? 14 records we got it. Now let me correct this one. These all things I will drop it and try to create it. So let me drop table. What is the table name? This is what? EMP 10. This is EMP 20. EMP 30. Now let us drop these all four things. Then I am trying to create all these four things. Now these things has to reflect here, means what to do? Again I need to go for reverse engineering, right? Again I need to go for reverse engineer this one. How I can go to the reverse engineer? Let us go for open, then reverse engineer. Then it is reverse engineering is completed. Now go and try to observe here EMP10 and open, and you can see the columns. What column is available? ABCD column. Okay, ABCD column is not deleted. Commission column is came, but ABCD column is not deleted. Okay, some of the things are not at all came also. So I think properly this is not happened. Reverse engineering is not happened. Then go and try to select properly and try to do it. Select to reverse engineering. Then objects to reverse engineering. Even existing data stores. What are the 4 tables you want to reverse engineer? These are the 4 things. Click on reverse engineer. Click on S. This all pain is what? We got unnecessary ABCD column we got. I am expecting over there what? Commission column I am expecting. Okay. In our case it may not be required. In our case it may not be required. Now ABCD column I don't want it. I am removing it. Now similarly go for EMP20. ABCD column I don't want it. So let us go and try to remove it. Similarly go for 30. ABCD column I don't want here. Just go and try to remove it. Yes. Now ABCD column I don't want here. Let us go and try to delete it. Now I can say step 2 is completed. Step 2 is called as importing and reverse engineering the target model. Next I want to create here temporary interface. I want to create it. Control C. Then go for interfaces, right click, new interface. Then I am giving the interface name. Then mapping. Then try to drag and drop your source as EMP table. This is the source. And you have to drag and drop the target as temporary table. The temporary table is available. The temporary table is available here. Just drag and drop it. Then what is the common column? EMP number. These all things are commonly connected or not? Yes. Previously in this place what we got? ABCD we got. To avoid that one we did again the same process we did it. Getting my point? Now next point. With this we completed first point. Second point. Click on the flow tab. We have to select the IKM as IKM Oracle multi-table insert. If this is not there, then what to do? You have to import that knowledge model. If it is not there, then we have to import it. If it is available, that is well and good. We can use directly. If it is not available, we have to import it. Right. Let us go and try to go to the flow tab. Then select here interface as IKM Oracle multi-table insert. Then what is the option? You have to select a define query option. What you have to select? Yes, define query option is equal to true. Is it a real target table? It is a temporary target table. That is the reason we are making this as what? False. You want to execute SQL query now itself? No, that's what we are making as what? False. True, false, false. That's what it should be there in our summarized notepad. True, false, false. Right? Next, with this we completed one interface we completed, then save it. Okay, then next one. Creating what? Second interface. Second interface name is what? EMP10 we are writing. Let us go and try to do that one. Anyhow, tell me this interface and that interface, most of the properties are same, right? Can I make this only duplication? Duplication can I make or not? Yes or no? Target table delete and we'll try to drag and drop it. Okay, target table whatever available we delete and we'll try to drag and drop the new thing. Let me make this as what? Duplication. Then we got here copy of we got. That one I am opening. Whatever we have the copy of, I am removing this copy of. End of this one I am writing here EMP10 data we are trying to achieve here. Then go to the mapping tab. We are expecting only 10th department data, so I want to provide here a filter. The filter condition as what? Is equal to 10. And what is your target table? Not this one. So try to delete this target table and try to introduce the target table. What is it? What is that one? EMP 10. Try to drag and drop it. Click on S. Now you can see everything is properly mapped or not. You can confirm it. Everything is properly mapped it. Now go to the flow tab. Then select your IKM. Define query. Now you want to define the query or already defined the query? Already we defined the query. Is it targetable or not? Yes. Now only you want to execute or you want to execute last? You want to execute last. So option is false, true, false. False, false, true, false. So let us go and try to save this one. Close this one. Now if you want now this also you can duplicate it. EMP 1020 whatever available. Okay, this name is temp it is available. Temp I am removing. EMP what? 10. EMP why it is not changing the name? Okay, it's changed now. Okay, EMP 10. This one I am trying to duplicate it. Duplicate the selection. Then I would like to rename this as what is that? EMP 20 I want to rename. Let us remove this as copy of. We are removing it. And at the end we are writing here it is what? 20. Then go to the mapping tab. Then we have here this one. This one I am trying to change as what? 20 filter. This target table I am deleting it. What target table you have to introduce here? EMP 20 you have to introduce. Then EMP 20 is came. Then all the things are properly copied. Go to the flow tab. Select here IKM. What are the options you have to change here? Anything you have to change it? Nothing you have to change it. Nothing you have to change it. Whatever. Second one it is. Okay. It is a third one actually. It is a third one. Temporary one is completed. First interface is completed. Second interface we are doing it. Okay. Now let us nothing to change here. Save it. Then try to close this one also. Let us close all. Again I am going for this one whatever available. I am trying to duplicate it. Let us go for the duplicate the selection. Then whatever available I am trying to open. Remove this copy of and just go and try to say as 30. Then go to the mapping tab. Then select here then select it. Then what do you want to make here? 30 how to make here. Then delete this target and we have to introduce your target. The target as what? 30 whatever available you have to introduce that. 30 you have to introduce that. Then we already changed the filter condition, right? Change it or not? We changed the filter condition. Now go to the flow tab. Now tell me anything you have to change it. It is the last one. Last table it is, right? So what do you have to change? Execute target table is equal to true. Who said this all instructions to you? Oracle guy in the knowledge module they said it. If you want to use this knowledge module, you have to follow these rules. Okay. Now click on here, save. Then click on here, close this one. Right. Can I run any one individual interface now? Can I run individually interfaces? These all four things. Individually can I run it? Individually means now right click on this one, click on execute like that. If I run, what will happen? If I click on execute here, OK, click on OK, what happened? If you go for operator tab, refresh, what happened here? It is executed something, defined the query, committed the transactions, it is dead. Now did you get the data in the temporary table? It is defined the query, commit the transactions. But is it data is came into the target table? If we go for this is what our target table, right? If you go and see the data, do we have the data? Only defining is completed, execution is not completed, and it is not the way to run also. What is the way to run? What is the first statement in our things? You have to sequence. You have to sequence the interfaces inside the package. You have to sequence the interfaces inside the package. So this is how we have to sequence it. Four things whatever we created, four things you have to organize as a sequence, you have to organize inside the package. Now you have to learn how to create the package, then how to organize these four interfaces in this format. And the first location is what? Temporary one. Second is 10th one. Third is 21. Last one is 31. Yeah, we can call it as workflow. A package we can call it as workflow in case of the ODI. But right name is what? Package only right name. If you want, you can call it as workflow. Here and there, some documentations also telling as workflow, because other retail tools, Informatica, this kind of things are talking about the workflow. Okay. Now, time being, let us go and try to learn how to create the package. If you see your folder, in this folder, do you have any option to create the package? Observe this folder inside, three objects are there. One is package, interface, procedure, right? Now I want to create here new package. As of now, we don't have any packages. I want to create new package. Then it is asking a name. It is asking provide a name. I am providing the name as PKG. That is package underscore. We are learning what? Multi table insert. We are learning. So I am giving here MTI. I am giving. We are trying to understand how to do the multi table insert. How to do the multi table insert. Now let us go for the diagram tab here. Here two tabs are there. One is overview tab, second is diagram tab. In overview tab, we are going to define the name, and down the line we are going to talk about the versions, markers, memos, scenarios, those things. At this point of time, only name I am providing. If you want to provide a description, you can provide it. We are using in this process what we are using: one source table and multi target table. That's what we are trying to do here. Then go to what? Diagram tab. In the diagram tab, this window whatever available here, this is called as, what is this? Toolbox. The toolbox is a like your apps. In your mobile we have the apps, right? In your mobile we have the apps, right? For example, we'll take one app. That app is called as Gmail app. Okay, there it is giving the provision to provide the username and password. If we click on submit, it is going to send the mail and all. Similarly, they provide here, suppose you want to send files from one location to another location. If you go to the files here, there we have what? ODI file copy. If I click on this ODI file copy, it is going to ask you what is the from location and to location. Source directory is what and target directory is what. If these two things if I provide here, submit, it is going to submit it. If the same window, same kind of thing, if I want to create it, I have to write lot of code, right? Here we are not writing the code. We are simply are specifying what? Where is your file? To where you have to push it. Source, target, paths only are providing it here. Okay, I will talk more about these tools later point of time. So many tools are available to bring your cursor into the normal stage. To bring your cursor into the normal stage, we have here select option is available. Try to select that option. Try to select that option. Right. So if you want to bring your cursor into the normal state, you have to click on what? This free choice. If you click on the free choice, it is came to the normal cursor or not. Now select this one, try to delete it. At this point of time, I'm not discussing about these all toolboxes. We'll discuss later. And now we want to drag and drop here. Your interfaces you have to drag and drop. Your package is a simply integration location of all our existing objects. It may be an interface. Down the line, I may create what? Procedures. Down the line, I may create what? Variables. Variable you can drag and drop here. Procedure you can drag and drop here. Interface also you can drag and drop here. At present, we got chance to use the interfaces. Let us go and try to drag and drop interfaces. And as people are aware of it, temporary interface you have to drag first. That's what our instruction, right? So let us go and try to drag and drop temporary interface first. We dragged and dropped. Whatever first you dragged and dropped, automatically it is showing here one small green symbol, right? That indicates there is a starting point. That indicates there is a starting point. Now second one I am trying to drag and drop like this. Third one also I am trying to drag and drop. And fourth one also I am trying to drag and drop. Then once this is successfully completed, then I have to run this one, right? Here I have the OK, KO. OK means success. KO means fail. If it successfully completes, that one I have clicked. My cursor is changed into the OK now. Now I am trying to start from here and end with this one. And from here to here, from here to here. If you want to organize these all things in one order, here we have an option. That option is called as reorganize option. If I click on the reorganize, click on S, click on S. Now we can see these all things will come in the single line will come. To free our cursor, click on what? Free choice. Now it's came to the normal state. And observe here how it is available. How it is available? What is the first one? What is the first one? Temporary. What is the second one? EMP10. What is the third one? EMP20. What is the last one? EMP30. You created successfully a package you created. Try to save this one. Try to save this one. That's what I am trying to explain here. So create a package with the name of package underscore multi-table insert. Click on the diagram tab, drag and drop below interfaces and connect as shown. Temporary, then 10, 20, 30, like that we dragged. Then run the package, observe output of 3 tables. EMP10 should have what data? 10th department. EMP20 should have what data? 20th department. EMP30 should have what data? 30th department. Let us go and try to observe it. I am trying to click on run now. Then click on OK. Now we can go and we can observe the operator tab, what it is running. Let us refresh. Then it is running something. Go and observe the steps here. Some steps are going on. The step is running now. Refresh. Still the step is running. Still the step is running. Click on refresh. Still the step is going on. Still the steps are going on. Still it is going on. It is adding the target tables. Right, what happened? This is completed. It is moving on to the next one. Overall, everything is complete or not? Now try to study one by one step what it is did. One by one step what it did. First one is what? For what it is? Temporary interface is trying to define the query. We said define query is equal to yes. That's what is defining the query. Next is what? Committing this one. Next, add the target table. One target table, two target tables, three target tables. Total how many target tables is added? Three target tables added in three interfaces. And finally, it's trying to execute only one time or how many times? Inserting new rows available only one time or four interfaces four times? Only one time only. See this query, how it is there. Right click on this one, open. Then go to the code. In the code, we can see insert all. It's inserting into the EMP10 with the condition is called as department number is equal to 10. It is inserting EMP20 with the condition is called as 20. It is inserting into EMP30 with the condition is called as 30. Yeah, that's correct. End of the day, it has to execute the Oracle SQL query only. Okay, now if you go and observe your target table data, let's say I am going to the target tables, then models. There we can observe I have here EMP10, right click, then view data. View data. Now we can observe here. We have the data corresponding to what data? 10th department data. Let us go for here, view data. Then what data available? 20th corresponding data available. Then go for here 30, view data. What data available? 30 corresponding data available. So properly it is loaded or not? In temporary, do you have any data? No data should be available here. Yes, it is no data available. Just that is for only defining the metadata. Only defining the metadata. Defining the query only we use that one. Why? Because knowledge model is there like that. Why? Because knowledge model is available like that. That's what we defined it. Getting my point? Okay. So this is what called as multi-table insert. What is this? Multi-table insert. MTI. MTI. We used one source table and multiple target tables we used here. This much of pain is not there if you go for the 12C. 12C, how I am going to do, let us go and try to see. I have a simple look on that one. Simple look on that one. In the 12C, same concept, how we are going to do it. See this diagram. What is this? This is a source. This is what? Split transformation, an object they given. It is called as one component. This component is not there in 11G. Now we are pushing what? Non-sales data here, sales data here like that. Even EMP 10, 20, 30 also I did here. Correct. These are target tables. There is no special knowledge model is not required. They given one simple component they given. Whenever I am explaining the 12C, come to understand more user friendliness of the 12C. Okay. Today try to practice this MTI. Thank you.